Hi guys, it's Ryan's on the Fab 5 TV, and it is Wednesday. As you guys may have noticed, I am not in my dorm room, and this is obviously a different background. I am at home during spring break. I will not tell you what part of my house that I'm in, because that will be you starving me. But this week we're talking about controversial issues, and I want to talk about this story that's been hitting a lot of the big news lately. It's about this boy named Trayvon Martin. He's 17 years old. He went to visit his father in a gated community. He was watching a basketball game with his father, and in the middle of the game he said, "I'm going to the corner store, I'm going to get some snacks," and the walk was about 10 minutes away. And he went to this corner store and he was walking back. And this guy in the neighborhood called Andrew Zimmerman saw him, and he thought, "Wow, this guy looks suspicious, let me call the police." So Andrew Zimmerman called the police, was saying how this guy seems like he's on drugs and he feels like he's in danger, and the police said, "Okay, we're on our way." And from the time that he made that call and the police came, George Zimmerman shot Trayvon Martin and killed him. And the police came, they took a few questions, and they didn't arrest George Zimmerman. And George Zimmerman claimed self-defense, but all they found in the boy's pockets were Skittles and Arizona tea. And even though when the police got there, George Zimmerman had like a bloody nose and like some sort of cut on his head or something, there's still a lot of things missing. And it's about, like, a lot of people are talking about whether or not it's racial profiling. Did he target this boy just because he was black? And George Zimmerman has even been noted to have called the police over 30 times in the past couple of years about suspicious black people in his neighborhood. And there's just a lot of things. And even today in the news, Trayvon Martin called his girlfriend while he was trying to get away from this man, and his girlfriend even states that 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 she told him to run away from George Zimmerman, to get away from him, that this guy was harassing him. And they're even the police even state that they might have missed a racial slur that was said while they were on the phone with George Zimmerman towards Trayvon Martin. And there's just a lot of things, and this case is obviously a lot of bullshit, because you know he shot this boy just because he was black and he looked suspicious. Because me being black, I understand this. My mother tells me all the time, be careful, because you're black. If you get in trouble, you're more likely to get charged for things as opposed to someone who is a different race. And I do not believe if Trayvon Martin was white that George Zimmerman would have shot him in the back and killed him, and he would have not been arrested, because George Zimmerman is not arrested right now. He is still free. And this basically pisses me off so much, because I'm tired of living in a world where people do these things based on the color of your skin. They say that racism is over because we have a black president, but that's obviously not true. I can walk into a store and have someone follow me because I'm black. Racism is obviously not over, and we need to look at the world that we live in and share stories like this to prove how backwards some people are and how that still exists in this world. And I'm glad to share this with you guys. I'll link a video or news article below, or even put like those little boxes in this video. I want to hear what you guys think about this. Have you seen this? If you're a minority, or even if you're white, just tell us your views on racism, stuff you've undergone, like stories with people you know, because we really do need to open a dialogue about these things.
He only said it out. Ooh, I just hurt my jaw. I think it actually might have cracked or popped the eardrum. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.